Welcome to the Playboy Mansion.
Hey, welcome to Playboy's Tarot. Today we'll be doing a pick a card reading surrounding what your love interest is potentially hiding from you. So, the first card is represented by the Sodalite Crystal, second by the Aventurine, third by the Rose Quartz, and fourth by the Clear Quartz. I also like to pull an overall crowning energy surrounding this reading for everybody, and I pulled the Fool card. So basically, for the person you're inquiring about, they're pondering taking some sort of leap of faith or making some sort of risk concerning the situation, and they don't want you to know that. So I just urge you to pick at least one deck, just one, and close your eyes, and when you open them, focus on the deck that you're most drawn to. Alright, so today I'll be using everyone's favorite tarot deck, the Crystal Visions Tarot, and I'll be clarifying with my Vanessa's tarot deck. Okay, number one, so let's get started. So let's see what your love interest is hiding from you. Five of Wands, Six of Swords reversed, Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, and the King of Wands. Okay, for me, I feel like for some of you, this could be someone you had a lot of conflict with, or what they're hiding from you is that they're a very conflicted individual. Now, with the Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords here, you may feel like they have, for some, have walked away from you and left you. You know, Queen of Swords cut shit out for good, you know, done, or whatever. But with the Six of Swords reversed, what they're hiding from you is that they haven't really gone, and they're not going anywhere. And with the Ace of Wands, that passion still burns within them, and they do want a new beginning with you, maybe in a sexual light, because we do have majority wands here. It is crowned by the Fool. So you guys could be dealing with an Aries or a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Those are the only two elements we have going right now. So I feel like they have a renewal of passion that they're keeping hidden from you. And they do want this stability and happy home with you with the Four of Wands and the King of Wands. So they still feel, you know, the energy, lust, attraction to you, but they don't want you to know that due to some sort of conflict they're having within themselves or they had within you. But let's get into some clarifiers to see where this story goes. Okay, yeah, Five of Wands with the Tower reversed. So what they're hiding from you is they're trying to avoid a conflict with you. And maybe that's why they probably cut off communication for a little bit. Or this is someone who is just kind of like, I don't know what the word would be, like a pressure cooker, where they kind of have like a lot of pent up like anger, or you know, just a lot of confliction within themselves. Since it's reversed, it's not outwardly expressed. So they have that going on inside, and they don't want you to know that. I just want to say this doesn't have to make them out to be a volatile human being. I mean, for some people, maybe. But this could just be someone who's just really, really internally agitated by life. Six of Swords reversed with the Judgment reversed. Okay. That's a little conflicting. Wow, this person's just really, really conflicted. So I feel like they're teetering between wanting to walk away for good, and then half of them wanting to stay, so they don't know whether or not they want to resurface in your life or just stay gone, because they feel like they're avoiding some sort of conflict. What they're hiding from you right now is that they're avoiding you because they don't know what to do with you. Queen of Swords with the Ten of Wands reversed. So I feel like they are hiding that they cut off communication and potentially cut you off for the time being because they were releasing burdens in their life. And maybe they didn't want you to know that they felt like this connection is burdenous. And if this is someone you're inquiring about that you haven't been involved with romantically, this could be someone who's just had a lot of stuff going on in their life, and they act detached and cold due to them trying to unload all that stuff before they get involved with you, even though they're going back and forth between whether or not they should, just give it a go anyway, or, just leave you alone until they get their stuff figured out. Ace of Wands with the Justice card. So I feel like with Justice being here in the Ace of Wands position, they're gonna finally, what they're hiding or not, telling you, showing you, is that they finally made a decision that they do want a new start with you. After going through this internal conflict, they're gonna come to a point of decision about it. They may feel like it's only right that you guys get a new start between the two of you. If you're dealing with someone in a legal sense, what they're hiding from you is that they feel like they have something or know something that'll allow them to win the case or whatever it is. That's just sidebar for if it resonates with anyone, but oh wow, yeah, the Four of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, they finally make a decision that they want a happy commitment with you. They're just not expressing that to you yet. Maybe they're waiting on you. With the Fool being the crowning energy of everybody's reading today, it's all about a new beginning and taking a leap of faith. So they're waiting on either you to take this leap of faith, or they're finally working up to it. They just don't want you to know that they're there yet. Okay, the Hermit, clarifying the King of Wands, and then we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, oof. All right, and Temperance just fell out of the deck. But so yeah, they're taking their time with the Hermit. They've gone into reflection over this. They've thought about it. They're keeping it a secret, reiterating that what they're hiding from you. This passion that burns within them. They like you. If you've been questioning it, yes, they do. I feel like they just have a lot of stuff that they need to resolve within themselves before they come forward. But they have made that decision that they do have feelings for you and want to see it go somewhere, especially with the Four of Wands, with the Ten of Pentacles. They see a relationship or something committed happening. So, number one, no need to fear. They eventually resolve their shit and are able to come forward. All right, number two. What is your love interest hiding from you? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Strength card. Okay, so I feel like what they're hiding from you guys is that they have some sort of abandonment issues from the past when it comes to relationships and commitment. Because we do have the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups, but also the Four of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is all about leaving, being left out in the cold. And you see in this card, it's like a woman, maybe a mother, and a child. So I feel like someone here could have like mommy issues due to this depiction, but just furthermore, just abandonment issues in general in terms of relationships, possibly stemming from childhood, because I do see a lot of families here. But they've been left before in a relationship, and it makes them scared to open up completely and get to a place of happiness, fulfillment, and commitment. So with the Strength card here, I feel like they hold back and have to tame themselves with the Queen of Wands, especially when they start feeling things intensely or liking someone. They have to hold back because they're scared that they might get left again. So this is someone who probably hesitates from completely taking a leap of faith with the Fool here into commitment in order to protect themselves. So if you are like kind of at a standstill with this person, with the Four of Swords here, it's because it stems back to a place where they were left out in the cold. All right, let's get into some clarifiers so we can piece this together a little bit better. I feel like what they're hiding is their feelings, and they could be feeling a lot for you. a lot of, emotions, love, liking you a lot, passion, but they have to hold it back because it just reminds them of their vulnerabilities. They could be shy or just come off very, very reserved and serious. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Leo, and possibly an air sign. Oh, I spilled all those cards. Okay, clear me the Queen of Wands, please. And thank you. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Okay, Nine of Swords, clarifying the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So what they are hiding is their anxiety over this. All this emotion and passion that you could bring up in them. Maybe, this could be, like I said, someone who's shy or, not used to expressing a lot of feelings, and they can feel kind of overwhelmingly attracted to you. Maybe when they're around you in your presence, you could be very confident or, just kind of forward person. Maybe you don't feel like you're like super, super confident, but they just see you as someone who's strong, and, they could feel a little intimidated, or they worry about how they present themselves to you, or like they're worried that they don't come off as strong enough for you. Yeah, Eight of Swords with the Ten of Cups. So, yeah, they just feel really, really, what they're hiding is that they're really in their head and holding themselves back and mentally from fully engaging in a happy, fulfilled commitment with you. Wow. This could be someone who spends a lot of time secretly. Obviously you wouldn't know because this is what they're hiding, thinking about the possibility of what it would be like to be with you, but just don't see it as something that could happen. They can feel mentally trapped in relationships. Four of Swords with the World. So yeah, this could have been a cycle that has been going on for them. This cycle where, things start and then they end and they get left and they have to heal from it, and it goes on and on and on like that. But I also feel like what they're hiding is that they want to end that cycle with you, potentially. I'm dropping cards left and right. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Okay, Five of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords reverse. So yeah, what they're hiding are, I feel like they are not honest about, you know, their past, about, you know, being abandoned and left. It's not something they want to talk about. They don't open it about it. Or they avoid communication with you due to this fear and leave you feeling left out in the cold by them, or like they're disinterested, or like they don't want you, or, you know, just due to their inability to properly communicate and express their feelings out of fear. Wow, Justice with the Hierophant. For someone, this could be someone who you're in a legal situation with Justice and the Hierophant both being here. But I also just feel like they felt like they've been taught a lot of like karmic lessons in relationships. Not that they're sitting there like, oh yeah, I've been taught a lot of karma through my relationships. But I'm just feeling like they feel like all their relationships have been some sort of like faded, or, you know, very, very like strong. Let me say it in a better way. Basically, every relationship was very, very tumultuous is the word that's coming to mind, but I feel like that's too strong of a word. I feel like every relationship has just taught them something. Like they've been through the ringer when it comes to this. But I also feel like they want a commitment with you and could be hiding that. Like they can see it. For some of you. For some. I can't say for everyone. We have tried the Strength card. Okay, Strength card with the Six of Pentacles. So basically, yeah, they're holding back from being balanced with you and giving to this relationship and being generous with their heart, because what they've experienced has made them sort of hard when it comes to love and relationships and just life in general. You know, they've been through some shit. This could be someone who's been married before or is married for someone, or they've just been in a lot of committed relationships. But there's something that's, excuse me, there's something that's holding them back from giving to this relationship. And on the other side of the coin, they feel like they can find the strength within themselves to give to this, or they are looking for that strength to pull themselves out of their mind. Because I feel like a lot of their issue is them being really stuck in their head and having a lot of anxieties about this situation between you and them, or this potential situation between you and them, just for those who, you know, aren't involved with this person. Yeah. But they do have the feelings here. They just have a hard time showing it for fear that it might backfire on them. So yeah, number twos, that's what they're hiding. Sounds like they need a hug. Okay, number threes. We have Judgment, the Star, the Four of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. Wow. Okay. With Judgment being the first card out, this could be an energy of someone who you've dealt with before. Okay, from the past. And with the Four of Cups here, I feel like what they were hiding in the past was that they, at one point, they didn't really, feel as strongly about this union or potential union between the two of you guys. And we're kind of still just waiting for something bigger to happen to them, and just kind of, fooling themselves about the connection and kidding themselves over it, like downplaying it. But the connection between the two of you just seems so strong. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like things changed from that perspective of them, kind of just treating this as something like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I kind of like so-and-so, but blah, 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 or whatever. And just throwing it to the side. But something changed within them. And they resurfaced completely new and a different mindset about you. With the Star here, just seeing you as like a dream come true. Like, this is someone, I know them, I'm comfortable with them. You could just have a very, very, healing energy towards them, and just like a wish granted. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or another fixed sign. We do have Judgment, so Scorpio, also Taurus, and Leo. But I'm getting, there's so many cups here, so you could definitely be dealing with a water sign. Like I said, something changed, and now they're seeing you in a completely new light. And I feel like they know that they treated this as like a whatever type of thing in the past, and that's why they're hiding all these intense feelings from you. With the Ace of Cups, there's a renewal in their love for you. They see their feelings about you in a completely different way. And with the Two of Cups here, they feel like this is their divine's kind of like a big one, but like this is like a very, very strong connection that could potentially happen between the both of you guys. And I also have to flip it on the other side of the coin and say, what other potential it could be. They could be in a relationship right now and they're hiding that, and that they found a new love because they felt like you were treating this as a whatever thing. But I'm not really getting that, but it definitely could be the case. But let's clarify. I don't even want to clarify. This is like such a beautiful reading right now. Okay, Judgment with the Ten of Wands. Reverse. So I feel like they left that heavily negative mindset behind, or whatever thoughts were weighing on them when it came to you. They've released that with the Ten of Wands being reversed and resurfaced feeling completely different. Or whatever baggage they had from the past, it's gone. They haven't, shared that with you, or, shown anything different on the surface. Maybe little things that you noticed. But whatever it was in the past hindering them from showing up again in your life, it's out of the way. The Star with the Hierophant. Yeah, we have all fixed energy. But, yeah, just a renewal. Like, they see you as someone, like, that would be just the optimal person to commit to. You're grounded. You're a good listener. You're open-minded. Just, I don't know. They just see all these positive qualities within you. And they're just wishing that they would have a chance, I guess, to try to have a commitment with you. Yeah, Eight of Swords with the Four of Cups. I feel like they could be missing you. And they feel really in their head about how they acted in the past. Not taking this connection seriously. So it makes them feel mentally stuck and feel like they can't move forward with you. Like their ship has sailed in a sense. And that you would reject them. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Pentacles reverse. They feel like they can't come forward by the way the situation has panned out and the way the tables have turned. They feel like they can't, bring you any sort of offer, even though they want to. Nine of Swords with the Ace of Cups. So yeah, they've just been really, really up in arms and just really, really stressed out about what to do with how they feel about you now. And just, see, she's just like, or whatever. Like, just punching themselves, in the stomach for, like, fucking it up. Because now it doesn't seem like they can come forward and tell you, hey, I feel this way about you. The Death card flew out of the deck. So I feel like there's just been a change in their feelings, and it feels very, very intense. But it's like there's nothing they can do about it in their mind, because this is all mental with the Eight of Swords. They're not taking that leap of faith with the Fool being the crowning energy. They don't know if they should do it. They feel like the odds are more so against them than in their favor. So why would they want you to know how they feel? So they're hiding it. They don't want to be rejected. Two of Cups with the Knight of Swords. And, okay, so what they're hiding right now is the fact that they want to come forward and tell you that they want this Two of Cups with you. That they feel connected to you. That they like you, that they love you, whatever it might be. They feel like they can't say it to you for whatever reason. I mean, we know what the reason is, Obviously, there was something that happened or how someone acted that just kind of threw the connection to the side, like it didn't matter. And, things changed in how they felt and shifted, and now they want to tell you, but they don't feel like you'll be open to it. So, all right, number threes, that's what they're hiding from you. Last but not least, number fours. What is your love interest hiding from you? Let's see. Okay, we have the Three of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Magician, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So what they're hiding from some of you is that they have a constant need to have multiple people around. With the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles here. Page of Cups, they could be hiding that they're very immature. And I feel like they know that about themselves. Like, they know that they don't like taking big steps towards commitment. And they just kind of like to hang out and party. Some could be hiding like a alcohol addiction. With the Hangman here, I feel like they don't want to change this behavior or their ways. Because with the Magician being here, they've manipulated the situation or, you know, things to be that way, you know. They purposely orchestrate things in their life to have it to where they don't have to, you know, commit. Also, I feel like this is someone who doesn't like to be alone. With the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, they don't like to be alone, but they also don't like to open up and offer anything of, you know, sustenance to people. I hope that was clear. Yeah. Let's clarify. Three of Wands. Ooh, not Three of Wands. Three of Cups being clarified by the Nine of Wands. So this could be someone who's very, very overprotective of their social life. I feel like, in the sense that I mean, like, no, like, my friends, they're my number one. Like, well, I'm not gonna stop hanging out with this person if you don't like that, because they feel like they can't be without their friends, or they feel just very, very responsible for them. Or like, you can't tell me not to go here. I don't know. The Nine of Pentacles flew out, so this could be someone who enjoys their singlehood. And I mean, obviously, they don't want to show that on the surface, since this is obviously a what they're hiding reading, but on the inside, they just are someone who, they're just someone who wants to have fun and keep things light. They don't really want to give anything committed. They're just chilling because that's how they want it, especially with the Hangman here. Like, they're content being here. With the Page of Cups, I feel like with their messages of love, what they're hiding is that they don't necessarily mean everything they say in a romantic sense. So, like, if they're, like, flirting with you, it's just kind of, like, in a lighthearted manner. And that they don't actually want, like, to move this towards something deeper. Well, Page of Cups with the Queen of Cups. Okay, well, I mean, let's see. King of Swords. Okay, so with the Page of Cups, with the Queen of Cups, I mean, this could be, you could be dealing with a water sign here, an earth sign, a Pisces, or a Virgo, or an Aries. And I feel like this is someone who deep down inside does have a lot of emotions and stuff, but they don't know how to properly express themselves. So they are the type to dance around things and just come off more, you know, playful and inconsistent and a little immature. Because they're hiding how they truly feel on the inside. So they use, you know, other people as like a scapegoat and a defense mechanism to avoid getting to their real feelings, or, you know, actually expressing love and more, what's the word, palatable emotions. So with the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles here with the Nine of Wands, I feel like this could be someone who deals with a lot of people, even in a romantic sense or just on a social level, just so they can avoid coming to terms with how they feel about someone or how they feel about you. So with the Page of Cups, with the Queen of Cups here, they could feel, you know, like they like you deep down inside. They don't want you to know that. So they parade around with other people and just keep themselves involved with a lot of shit with others as a way to defend themselves from facing their true feelings. With the King of Swords and the Three of Pentacles together, yeah, this is just their way of keeping like a stone cold mask and seeming like they have everything, you know, together, and that they don't want to work on this with you or work together with you completely. With the King of Swords and Three of Pentacles, they may not want to tell you that they want to work and build something together with you. Yeah, the Hangman with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, this is someone who isn't really grounded, but what they're hiding is that they feel content with not making this, not being committed to you, or becoming committed to you. They could also be having financial troubles that they don't want you to know about. Or maybe they're greedy. Okay, the Magician with the Nine of Wands. So yeah, they just arrange their life in a way where they can be in and out of people's lives. That's what they're hiding. That they, you know, set up things, they're manipulative, and set things up to where they can rush in and out of your life and whoever else's life with total ease and without having to, you know, answer too many questions. That's how they like it. They don't like being tied down. I feel like you're dealing with like a fiery individual as well. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Okay, yeah, Four of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands reversed. So yeah, they're holding themselves back and they just don't fully give themselves due to them just being very, very arrogant and egotistical and narcissistic. So I feel like they're the type of person who surrounds everybody in their life or what they get out of people just so it serves their own selfish needs. And that's what they don't want you to know, and that's what they're hiding just so they can keep you, you know, stuck in their little bubble of this little game that they play because they're not mature enough to face their own emotions. And that's what they're hiding from you, number 4. And yeah, I feel like this is someone who needs to grow up, and you should leave them alone for the time being until they get that figured out. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, please, and goodbye.
Shout out to everybody. I had fun.
I gotta be good.